5 people for the next event.
Oh yeah.
I always want to come, and then I have house shit.
And you want to play D&D.
That's what I'm saying. I want to play D&D.
But coming and playing D&D are 2 different things.
Damn it.
No, it's not.
No, you can do both
I
at the same
always
time.
come while playing D&D.
Hey guys, welcome to the Friendly Fire Podcast.
So we have a different podcast guy this week because Logan's gone.
Yeah, Logan's gone.
Peterson guy.
Yeah.
I decided to take up the helm.
Yeah, we were gonna roll for it, but no, it's okay. Don't mind me.
He called it.
I know he called it. I was just kidding.
And we got our asses destroyed in darts.
Oh god,
That
yeah, we
too.
got fucking annihilated this week.
That
You just
counts as
have
a
to-
game.
You just have to, everyone needs to recognize me in Disco as the champs.
We can post it on the Facebook page. You should post it on the Facebook page.
We should.
Yeah, why don't you?
Maybe have some dart videos. That's a game, right?
Technically, yeah. I mean,
Technically.
it is a game, but I think people are more worried about video games on this podcast, but it is a game still.
It
It
is
is
a
a
game
video game.
It is. Well,
There's a screen involved.
there's a screen.
Yep.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's inputs. Technically, we're throwing
There's
them, but
there's
the-
microtransactions.
It doesn't say video gaming podcast. It says
Gaming podcast.
We're the Friendly Fire Gaming Podcast.
Exactly. It's not like how you think.
Patrick, what have you been playing this week?
Wait,
Well, we gotta
do
introduce each other
roll
first.
call.
For those of you that are just now tuning in for the first time,
Yes.
I'm Drew.
Disco.
Patrick.
and I'm Nate.
Yeah, we're
Only 4 of
missing.
us.
We're missing Sean, Josh, and Logan.
And
And
Logan.
Sean this week.
You said Sean twice.
Well, I'm missing him doubly.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because Logan and Josh went to Warped Tour today in Kansas City, and Sean is
Sean is Sean.
Sean is just being Sean. So, but yeah,
Patrick, what have you been playing?
What have I been playing? I've been playing Dokkan Battle.
of course.
Since Nate keeps flashing in my face right now. Look at
I'm just
me.
bragging
Look at
about
Keep bragging about it, yeah.
ultra
Bragging about all
rares.
my ultra rares.
Damn it, dude, I love it. That's not ultra. it's
Mystic
super
Gohan.
They will be as soon as I awaken them. I just don't
That's
have
a
the medals.
fucking cool picture right there. I like that.
Damn.
I love the animation. That's the one thing I like about that game is like the pictures are really well done. Anyway, I've been
Should
playing
show off my best one.
Xenogears because I beat it once a year like I always promised. I'm kind of just playing it bit by bit. I'm not actually doing a
Yeah,
hardcore run.
Yeah, you
through.
kind of took a break on that for a while, didn't you?
For a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But I played the other day. I put like solid like couple hours into it, like playing because it's a lot of storyline, which I know of, but I still love. The music's great. The battle system's awesome.
It's a classic, dude.
Nostalgia, hardcore.
I need to go back and play Mass Effect again. I need to
Been
play
playing a
through
lot
the
of
entire
Diablo
series
3
again.
also.
Huh?
A lot of Diablo
You have?
3.
Because of us?
Well, I've just been playing on PS3. Yeah.
Oh, no. You gotta get Xbox. PS4. Do something. Well, you have PS4. Never mind.
Xbox One.
Xbox.
They're only like $250 now. They keep going down.
Tender subject.
Catch the fever.
Get the X-Bone fever.
They're practically at the point where they're like a quarter of a paycheck.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's very true. Also, I've been playing some Fallout as normal.
Wow.
As well.
Wait, you took a break from that too for a while, didn't you?
I did, and now I'm really playing the main storyline. Like I'm about to finally see the Institute.
Okay.
But I have. Yeah, I just figured out the spoiler alert. I just figured out the classical radio is actually the way that they use their teleportation system. I am still debating on who I want to go to get the help for that. Whether it's the Railroad or the Brotherhood.
I've already made my decision.
Yeah.
Oh.
Haven't acted upon it yet, though.
Paladin Dance.
I'm only like 2 hours into Fallout 4. That's not including the main story. That's just like messing around. I'm still
messing around. No, I'm trying to do as many side quests as I can, and I still keep trying to look for that dang ship I saw go to. I'm pretty sure that was the alien ship that I've heard about. I don't know what happens.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't found the alien ship yet. No, I know I'm supposed to look for. The only hint I got is check for like a burned down wooded area, and then you can obviously see like the crash. Like
There's
location.
coordinates for it.
Well, I haven't got coordinates yet. I just remember one day coming out of a building and I saw go over me, and it was heading to the west. So I headed west and I couldn't find it.
I'm still trying to get through building my first settlement.
Don't worry about settlements.
But
Jesus.
I want my
It's
people.
fun. It's
I want
a
my
cool
people to have
aspect of the
food
game.
I
and
built
stuff.
mine up like crazy. Never got attacked once.
Yeah, it's completely worth it.
But
I have I have 2 turrets and a little wall with a door in front, and my main one has never been attacked. The other stupid settlements I did, they're like, this place is under attack. I'm like, good. I'm gonna explore this facility that I'm in right now.
My people don't even have food.
That you don't, they don't need it. Like the settlement version of Fallout is like Interior Decorator Simulator 2016.
Yeah.
The Sims.
It's a fun
the Sims
idea.
Fallout
It's
Edition.
a cool idea, yeah, but
It's not
is
the
it,
point of Fallout.
no, it's not. Like, your point is to go out and explore the wasteland.
So I bought most of the DLCs except for the 2 settlement ones. I'm gonna get Nuka World. I really want to play Nuka World.
Yeah, that's the final one.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a theme park kind of shenanigans.
When's that supposed to be released?
Probably.
I don't
I would
remember.
guess fallish.
Yeah.
That's coming out. It's supposed to be the last one.
Yep.
But mods are coming out for both.
I thought those were already out. No?
Mods are out for PC.
For PC.
They're not out for Xbox or
Okay.
PS4 yet.
Yeah,
because they can't put anything they want on there. They have to.
You can tell how much I don't play this game.
No nudity mods are going to be allowed on on the PC. You can't stop that.
Foiled again.
I'm
Fuck.
saying you can't stop that. No, it's been there since fucking original Oblivion. People always have titty mods. Love the titty mods.
Love the titty mods.
I was gonna say I love Oblivion, but yeah, titties too. Yeah.
No, you love Oblivion.
Oblivion's a
titties.
great game.
Oblivion
Or-
titties.
Titty Oblivion, whichever one you prefer.
You been playing anything else?
Besides that, nothing really. I mean, Pokemon Go, obviously, still just kind of not as ridiculous, but pretty much anywhere I go in a new location while I'm waiting to do whatever, I'm like, let's see what I can find here. You know.
Did you catch anything cool?
I didn't catch anything, but I evolved. I finally have all 3 of the evolutions. Finally,
About time. Well, I only have
I
one,
did
so
the I did the hackingness though. My Jolteon and my Vaporeon.
It's not a hack. It's an Easter egg.
Well, you know what I mean.
They claim, Niantic claims that there are multiple other Easter eggs in the game that have not been discovered yet.
Really? Like
Like,
for nicknaming shenanigans?
maybe other things. Who knows?
Yeah. Cool. When's the Zapdos coming out? That's all I care about.
I just want my legendary birds for fuck's sake.
For reals.
Yes.
The first time I could just see it. I can literally see. I can see Douglas like driving down. He's like, "Oh, I've had a tough day at work," and you know, it's.
I'd crash my fucking car to catch Zapdos.
He's like checking his phone, and he sees the outline of Zapdos, and you just see, you know. Today on Fox 42.
Today on Fox 42 News.
The crazy man going swerving through the entire city.
The coding for Zapdos through Mew is already in the game. It's been confirmed. The coding for them has.
I'm sure. Yeah, it has, but the only thing that drives
They've
me...
already talked about other generations being added. They just...
Well,
they don't
that
know
would be
when.
the next logical step.
You need to fix the tracking system first.
Yeah, that and the gyms need to be the first fucking things I do, no matter what.
Oh.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been playing, personally. Played a little bit of Arkham Knight, but
No.
like
Yeah.
an hour's worth.
Yeah,
That
nothing.
was it.
Worth.
I played a lot of Diablo 3 this week. I finally got up to level 7 Torment. And that's no joke, dude. Like, I don't even want to imagine what like level 10 is like. For those of you that play Diablo, I think you understand my pain because I was getting fucked. If it wasn't for like my buddy that I was playing with, I would have got fucking one hit quit like every time. But I did it for the experience. It sucked, but
AoE the shit out of everything.
AoE the shit out of everything. That's all I gotta
All you
do.
can do.
But yes, I mean it's still fun. I mean I want to keep grinding out my levels and everything to get up to 10. Then I'll probably just make a new character. I want to try what's that, the Witch Doctor?
Which are just fun.
Witch
Doctor.
Doctor is awesome.
Yeah.
That's
It's a
what
little
my
more
main is.
CC based, but he.
Because right
Well,
now
with.
you can do just like right now. The one I have is all fire damage. Like,
Yeah.
everything is fire damage.
See,
And I
I-
just sit there and I murder everything. I can
See-
play alone. I think I'm on like the 3rd or 4th torment difficulty.
Yeah.
I play alone. I have no problems.
Yeah.
You know how many minions I can have at one time helping me?
That's the thing, yeah.
It's like I can have like 8. At times, if you use a certain abilities, you can have like 15 minions helping you.
wow.
And you're just like, go kill everything.
It's like
I wonder if I have a minion because I'm playing as a wizard. I think like a lot of my attacks, I specialize in like ice or frost damage, but then I do throw in some fire electrical spells here and there.
I have everything set up for fire, and it's glorious.
Yeah.
My favorite.
I literally burn things when I walk. I have boots that cause fire damage around me.
See, one of my favorite things I have is I have this like ice barrier shield that every time I walk or they get within radius of enemies, I can just walk through them and they just get frozen. They just freeze in place, and then I just go through and just because my yeah.
Oh, sorry. My Crusader right now, though, he has... So you have an ability to summon, like, 4 extra minions that last for, like, 5 seconds, but they do a crap ton of damage. Instead of being, like, melee characters, they can be ranged.
Yeah.
And then my Thor hammer, like, jump into the sky and, like, come down on the ground. Does not only a bunch of damage, but then when I crash, it summons 4 more minions. And then my B ability for the Xbox players just powers anyone in a 20 meter radius for me and gives it a huge attack thing. So like at the beginning of a boss fight, I just jump in the air, summon a bunch of dudes, summon more dudes, click O, and then just sit there and just... I have my my main R2 ability for stun, like hardcore. So he just sits there and he's just stunned. And all this damage at the same time. It only lasts for like 8 seconds, but I watch their health go from like 100% to like 25%, and then I just kind of walk away and keep throwing thunder hammers at him and stunning him and keeping it away.
Yeah,
I literally I'll get an enemy with my character and I'll force them into a corner, and I have my Gargantuar and then my 3 fire dogs, and then I force them into a corner, and those 4 minions are just pounding on them, and then I have the paladin the Templar buddy when I'm playing alone,
yeah,
and then he'll just put him in a corner. And then I put up this firewall that blocks them into the corner and just does damage to them constantly.
That's a
and
witch
then
doctor?
I just use fire bats that go at them,
keep going.
and I throw fire bombs at them, and it's just fire constant
everywhere.
Fire. It's amazing.
Yeah, I need to try that then. That's a witch
Witch
doctor.
Doctor's pretty fun.
Yeah, the witch doctor.
All
is
the classes
amazing.
are really fun in general.
Every class has their own like special. I want to try the monk too. I think the monk would be kind of fun to play. Just kind of have an in your face.
I did start a
combat
monk.
character.
Yeah, I started a monk, and it's interesting because it's a lot of you just teleport to whoever you're fighting.
Yeah.
Or you can dash at whoever you're fighting and things like that. So it's
yeah,
a lot.
It doesn't seem very magic based. It's a lot.
No, it's straight up physical attacking.
There's a lot of buffs too on the monk. A lot of their abilities are buff based too.
Yeah.
So if
it's
you're
a
working in a party,
fun little character if you want to switch from a magic type and go to a physical type.
Yeah. I mean, I usually
play a barbarian and just fucking own everything in front of you.
I usually do play as magic type characters with those kind of games, so it'd be nice to change things up once in a while. But apart from Diablo 3, I played a lot of Siege this week. We got some footage coming for that pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that.
For Siege.
For Siege. And I played Rocket League, and then went back and played Witcher again. Yeah. I'm trying to take my time with The Witcher because I don't want to just power through it and miss a lot of the side stuff that could be important, you know.
It's a big game.
Yeah, it is a big game, but I mean there's gonna be no shortage of content. I probably won't. It'll probably be at least to the end of the year before I actually finish the game. You
got 2 DLCs.
Well, and I got 2
Almost
DLCs to
3
play,
DLCs.
so it's fuck,
That's ready
dude.
to go.
I have a lot of stuff to do, and I'm kind of starting to master Gwent a little bit. Did you played Witcher, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gwent's not easy.
I don't like Gwent.
It's
I love Gwent. When you figure it out, you will love Gwent.
It's-
I sucked at it really bad, and now I'm getting. You saw that video I put,
Yeah.
or that video I showed you.
yeah.
I destroyed this guy without even trying. Once you have to buy cards from merchants. That's the one thing I didn't realize. You go to merchants and be like, oh, whatever. But if you start buying cards and then start playing small people, not like innkeepers and stuff like that, you get a rare card from them every time you beat them. That's awesome. And the max you pay is 100 gold, which is nothing in that game.
I know. I just don't think it's fun.
Like,
I just don't think it's fun.
It's a cool game. It's a cool little add-on like to the game, but it's not like
you say that
obviously a
so you
main
figure it
point.
out.
But
Well, they're coming out with like a whole new fucking game for it.
yeah,
like Hearthstone.
it's just Gwent. It's exactly like Hearthstone.
Hearthstone's infinitely better to Gwent.
Oh, I'll agree with that. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather play Hearthstone than Gwent.
Hearthstone's garbage.
It's better than Gwent.
Well, that means Gwent is garbage. Garbage.
Double garbage.
Garbage.
Have you played Gwent on
Big
Witcher?
garbage.
Have you played Witcher 3 at
No,
all?
he doesn't have good shit.
Okay.
But all I can say is that Hearthstone is god awful now. So
Yeah.
Praise the sun
No, it's
god.
not. It's been better
You
than
tweaked it.
no,
It
what
was in the past.
they started focusing way too much on RNG.
No,
like
it's not.
Not anymore.
entirely.
No, not anymore.
When? What did they change? Because when they added the gods one, they kept adding RNG. So what did they do to make it less RNG?
It doesn't seem like in meta that you come across RNG all that often. Like the only RNG you're coming up against is Cthulhu and
It's easy to
Night
make that
Juggler.
before Cthulhu even comes out, too.
Yeah, and half the time you don't even see Cthulhu come out.
I got so tired of Hearthstone and you playing a card and then playing another card and it's RNG and then they get exactly what they fucking need and then you play a card that has RNG and you get the exact opposite of what you need. It's like, well, I just lost. I literally lost a game in one total turn because of RNG.
Well, how many times have you lost Texas Hold'em hands or blackjack hands because of RNG?
Plenty, but at least then at least then when I do get it to go my way, I win money. In Hearthstone, I win nothing.
You win.
You win dopamine.
You win
like,
digital-
right in there in your brain.
You win-
You win
and
digital
it just-
respect.
It goes in, you're like, "Urgh."
Just ask yourself, what would Marshall
on.
do?
I know
Yeah.
you've beat one
Yeah.
dude. It's like down to the wire. You don't know what's gonna happen. And you pull that one
WWMD.
card.
Oh, I've won plenty. I mean,
You
I've
go from 6 to midnight.
I've
without
been
even
down
trying.
to level in the lower level 10s, but it's just not
Yeah.
worth it. The fucking pure rage that I get when somebody just pulls out the luckiest fucking thing I've ever seen.
You need to do a live stream of you like playing.
We totally should.
Consecutive.
We need to do
Hearthstone
that,
You
games.
have
yeah.
to redo your decks though. That's what I keep trying to do right now because
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't have like really good things.
I've taken several months off of Hearthstone. I don't know if I could go back
Get
again.
Doom
Yeah.
Guard. Get Doom Guard.
I know I need Doom Guard.
But I didn't play. This is another game. I didn't play this game this week, but I kind of found out about it, and I thought it was really interesting. You guys ever heard of a game called Papers, Please?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So okay, for those of you that aren't familiar, it's basically a game where you play a border inspector for a fictional Eastern European country. So basically, all you do is you're basically just checking people's passports and their IDs and stuff, and you're an immigration inspector.
Mm-hmm.
But like.
I'm gonna stop you right there. This sounds god awful.
No, it's actually really cool because, like, at first, yeah, it's like it sounds kind of boring.
It's
like,
very popular.
It sounds kind of boring at first, yeah.
People like Goat Simulator.
But I watched a couple videos of like I was actually watching Jacksepticeye's playthrough of it. And like the first video kind of started off slow. It's like yeah, passport, yeah, go in, go through. But they kind of like
It's like
start.
to stamp.
They kind of start. They kind of start to throw curveballs at you later on because there's a lot of like political elements and like corruption in the government and that kind of thing that kind of starts to show its face later on. Like if you let the wrong person through, that person could be a suicide bomber and they like blow up it's a fucking terrorist attack or some shit. Or
Don't let him play this game ever because he'll let everybody
through.
Gets this.
And then there's
clear,
like
you're clear. Guy walks in with an AK-47. You're clear.
Well,
Guy's
you
got
don't see
grenades
if,
strapped to every part of his body. Clear.
you don't see if they're carrying guns or anything like that. But like
I'm just saying, if they were carrying them, I'd just let
yeah,
them through.
but.
I don't care.
But you have to also be careful of who you deny and accept through the border because like you get paid based on how many people that you allow through, and you have to also manage your like home life as well. So you gotta buy food, pay for rent, get medicine for your sick kids.
Don't worry
pay for
about this
heat,
in real life.
that
I don't
kind
want
of
to do
stuff.
this in a
Like
This sounds terrible.
So-
Like you haven't made
it's actually-
any of this sound appealing yet.
But like no, it's an interesting. It was an interesting game. Like I'd never seen a game like this before.
That's because nobody would want to play that.
I play Final
I would
Fantasy
play
'cause
that.
I wanna
You
play-
want to play? Oh, yeah, you're clear to go into the fucking country.
This is Russian Simulator
this is-
2016.
in Soviet Russia.
Everyone in.
Every,
Da, da, da. Niet!
Yeah, one of the funny things is like you can like just if someone has like a bad password, you can detain them and make like the guards will come in and like punch them and shit.
That's what you'll do every time. Nobody gets in.
Nobody gets through. Detained.
Cavity search for everybody.
Everybody.
There is a portion of the game where you can upgrade to an X-ray machine in your booth, and you can actually have people strip down and like take pictures of them to make sure they're not carrying any bombs or anything like that.
Well, I would every woman that goes through. Strip.
Right now. Next, please. But,
all men leave the country. All women strip, and then you can enter.
no, I don't know. But, I don't know. Part of me kind of likes games like that, where you have to, like, kind of, be intellectual and think on your feet and kind of figure out what
being intellectual. It's making one decision.
No, there's actually quite a bit of depth.
Intellectual. You have to like plan.
There actually is quite a bit of depth to the game. If you actually sit down.
Should I pay my rent this month? Nah, fuck it. I live in Russia. What are they gonna do?
Downgrade your living quarters
from the box here to the box down the street.
Jesus Christ.
That's fucking terrible.
And we lost all of our Russian listeners, just like that. No. Done.
I'm pretty sure they know.
I'm pretty sure
they're gonna email us from their boxes.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ, Drew.
What have you been?
You have no chill.
Bleep that shit.
Fuck it. Fuck Russia.
God damn it, Drew. Okay. Anyway, yeah. What are you even playing, Drew?
I haven't had the chance to go back home to my folks' place where they have internet and glorious fancy things of that nature.
Yeah.
I've been living in.
Are you living in a box?
I've been living in his box.
In his box. Yeah.
I've been living
He knows
in my
how you
own
feel,
box,
Russia.
that doesn't have internet, so I've been playing old school games again.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's awesome.
I've been playing some Xbox 360 games. I don't know if you'd say that's old school. But
It's officially retro.
previous gen games.
Yeah,
It's not
kind of.
supported anymore. It's officially retro.
I was playing some Madden 2010.
Why 2010?
Because that's the latest. No, that's not the latest Madden. That's the latest Madden I have on.
Because Bo
360.
Jackson.
No, Bo Jackson's not on 2010.
I'm kidding.
Only 2 years later, and you got the worst Madden that ever existed.
Yeah.
They're all the same to me, dude.
It's a little
not-
personal history
not
there, buddy.
2012.
But
The best football game I ever played was NCAA 2003.
No, NFL Street. Where you make dudes.
No, NFL Blitz.
Well,
For sure.
okay,
or Tecmo Bowl.
if you're talking like football simulator games, yes, NCAA 2003 was the best one, I think.
It's like MLB Slugfest. Remember where you could just take the bat with you to first base and just like
NFL Street.
NFL Street was pretty fun.
That's what I played. That's what I
Blitz?
said. NFL Street was awesome.
NFL Blitz remake.
2000?
Yeah.
Blitz 2000?
No, the one that was like for Xbox or whatever.
Blitz the League?
Yeah, the League.
Blitz the League.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One where it just like showed body parts breaking when you hit them, and you could decide whether or not you wanted to use PEDs.
Yeah. And you were like, yes,
forgot
every
about
time.
You could like get strains in your muscles from using too many PEDs and shit like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
remember
I
that
didn't.
game.
I didn't play much of Madden, but the game I played quite a bit, and I set up my 60-inch television with my fucking 5.1 surround sound speakers. Dead Space.
Oh, yeah.
OG?
Yeah,
Pat still needs to finish that.
and it is
Yep. Still
As do I.
fucking.
haven't beaten it.
I never got to because I
Awesome.
got stuck.
If you listen to it on a surround sound setup, holy fuck,
Terrifying.
it is
I was
amazing.
about to say something. And
I
I'm not gonna say
remember
it anymore.
I used to have one of those video game chairs where the speakers are literally right behind your ears,
Oh, yeah?
and they also have them built into like the sides of the chair and shit like that. So it's kind of like surround sound, but it's not. But that was terrifying.
I'm
Yeah.
saying
I would always turn
Right.
off all the lights, and first of all, I lived in the ghetto, so there was plenty of gunshots heard outside. But then I'd hear creepy crawly things inside, right next to my ears in the dark. Again,
I'd be
it's
more worried about
terrifying.
that.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Probably the most terrifying, but awesome time at the same time I played video games. This is old Patrick. He doesn't do this anymore. One time I was tripping on acid and I played Last of Us.
Okay. Why don't you incriminate yourself?
Hey, I tripped on acid when I was younger.
And I'm sitting
Fuck
there.
it.
It was that if you played Last of Us, you'll know the scene. Remember when you first get into the high school? That's the first time you find one of the bloaters Or not bloaters, goddammit, I'm talking
Clickers.
Left
You're
4
talking
Dead.
about in the gym?
Yeah, in the gym. What's that called?
Clicker?
No,
No.
that's Left 4 Dead.
No, it's a bloater. I'm pretty sure.
Clickers are not.
Clickers
Is it called
clickers
Clickers
are
in Left 4
clickers
Dead.
are Last of Us. Yeah.
Is it
I
bloater?
haven't even
One
played
with
the
like the
game.
armor on it.
I don't remember what
Are you talking about Last of Us or Left 4 Dead?
Last
I'm
of
talking about
Us.
Last of Us.
Okay, Last of Us.
The one is the first time you see one of them. You get inside the gym, inside
Oh
the high
yeah,
school.
the ones that like throw things at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it, I want to say it's not bloater, but it's something like that. But anyway,
How do I know about this? I haven't even played the game.
when you
I don't know.
You've watched enough videos.
I just literally
just
watched like
terrifying
Logan and
parts
Drew
in
play it.
video games, like literally I'm sitting there with my headphones on in the middle of the dark, and I'm tripping, and they're all over the place. You don't have to go upstairs or anything like that, but they're all over the place, and you'd just be like,
You need to
Like,
play Last of
I'm
Us.
looking behind me because they did such a good job with like the way the sound effects and the surround sound works in that game. You're sitting there, and you're like, you hear that. Like, oh God, what is going on?
I think the game that would be worse than that is the one that's coming out. That one with the just waves of zombies.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Days
God,
Gone.
what is that
Days
called?
Gone,
Days
yeah.
Gone. Yes, yes,
That
yes, yes.
would be terrifying in that situation because it's so high
Intense.
pressure. Like,
Well, and you're
There's
getting
10,000
you're getting
zombies.
chased by fucking hordes. Like,
It's like World War Z movie
Yeah.
based zombies.
I'm telling you,
Like a
we
plague.
need to get Sean to sit down in front of my sound system and
Play
play
PT.
Dead Space.
No, let's make it play PT.
we need to get him to play Resident Evil 7.
No, let's make it play PT.
Well, either one. Let's get him to play any horror game because like,
Resident Evil 1 would be better than Resident Evil 7.
get like okay. If you get for those of you guys that don't know, Sean is deathly terrified of horror games. He will not play them, and we've been trying for years to get him to play a series where he just plays horror games on
Or
stuff,
Outlast.
and he won't do it. Especially
Outlast's pretty terrifying.
Outlast would be horrible. Yeah.
But I want to do PT just because it's a demo. And you can't get it anymore, but I have it
Yeah.
still
The
available.
Suffering. We should get him to play the
The
Suffering.
Suffering was pretty cool. I remember that. I remember that game. I'm a
Evil
fan.
Within.
Oh
There's
yeah.
a lot of good horror games out there.
Crazy spider
Isn't it
zombie.
sad that horror games are like a million times better than horror movies?
Because
Yes,
horror
I will
movies
agree with
suck.
that.
Horror movies. ain't-
movies are cliche, is what they are. They're not
Exactly. There's it's all like oh
They're-
let me
They're
just
gems.
No, there's good ones.
Rare
We
gems.
just talked about one earlier, The Green Room.
That's a thriller. That's
That's
not
a thriller.
horror movie.
That still well, it's not horror, but it's got some
The
horror
Descent.
elements to it.
The Descent is a
That's a good
fucking
one.
horror movie, dude.
yeah.
The Descent.
Any more horror movies are like, oh hey, let me just have the most gratuitous amount of blood and gore possible, just to create shock value.
The
Boom!
Evil
Here's $1
Within.
million. Cool.
Remember that one?
The Ring.
The new Evil Dead is fucking sweet.
Have you watched the series, the new Evil Dead series on Showtime? It's actually really cool. Ash vs. Evil Dead is what it's called.
Yeah.
I'd check it out.
Disco. What you been playing, buddy?
About?
I played an awful lot of Rocket League.
Finally.
I was playing solo standard,
On a
solo
scale
duels.
from 1 to 10, how much is awful lot?
I probably played at least 30 or 40 matches today.
30 or
What,
40
are you
matches.
serious?
Not today, this week, I mean.
I was gonna be like, Jesus Christ! Did you not go to work today or something?
At least 30 or
Were
40.
you playing while you were bowling? That's what I was about to say. Did you take an Xbox on a freaking TV and everything? You're like,
I did dominate Drew's face in bowling today.
Not the first game.
The first game he beat me by 9 or something like that, but the second game crushed him.
We haven't gone bowling in a while.
praise the sun god.
Yeah,
Praise the sun
bowled a
god.
fucking 224.
Woo.
Damn straight.
I don't think I've ever done that good in my
But
life.
I'm not talking about Raw either. Because I'm a mythology nerd.
But I played some Rocket League, played some Diablo 3. I leveled from like 62 to 65.
Yeah.
And what else did I do?
All while using fire.
Yeah, constant.
Fire everything.
Everything I do is fire. Fire bombs, fire bats, fire dogs.
Fire bats
Fire babies.
Yeah, you shoot out fire bats.
and babies.
There's
No.
bats.
No,
Maybe there's baby bats in there.
there could be baby bats.
Yeah, there are actually. There's an ability where you shoot out a lot of bats. The one I use though is just one big bat that goes through everything.
Jesus.
But then I have the Gargantuar, but he doesn't do fire damage. I have him with an ability where he enrages when you're surrounded.
so
And then
what?
I have Firewalker boots that burns everything I step on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just walk through enemies and just like burn them.
Literally, I rarely die even on the third torment, like alone.
Jesus.
He's
Yeah.
the Daenerys of Diablo.
Just
Game of
burn them.
Thrones fans.
Watch
Game of Thrones.
Playing Pokemon Go. Got a couple good things recently. Got a Starmie.
Ooh.
Pretty high level Starmie. Got...
You got a Tauros the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, I caught another Tauros, but I already had one.
Oh.
But it knows Earthquake. The one I have that already knows Ironhead, so I would prefer Earthquake.
I think it's funny that back in the original games, Tauros could learn Fire Blast.
Tauros can learn. Tauros was beastly in the Generation 1. He was super strong.
The best normal
He had
type.
crazy
I would
attack
say.
power and crazy speed,
thought
which
you
is
said-
all
I
that
thought you-
mattered in that
But
game.
you said that was
Maybe other
Porygon.
Yeah, I was gonna say you said Porygon. You said that last week. That Porygon was the best normal type.
Yeah, you said
Porygon-
Porygon was the best
Porygon
normal
was
type.
one of the best, like,
Porygon
special.
knew, yeah, he knew, he could learn like anything. That was the only reason that he was good.
Tauros was one
I
of the
said
best.
Kangaskhan was the best because Kangaskhan can learn or can have an innate ability where you can attack ghosts. That makes him far and
One,
above
though.
the best because he can learn Thunder Punch and Fire Punch and Mach Punch and
I wonder if that little baby that he keeps in his pouch can do anything.
Yeah.
Like,
I want to know how you can
baby
hatch
Cubone.
how you can hatch a Kangaskhan from an egg and it already has a baby. Like,
that's a fucking mystery right
what
there.
the fuck's going on
About
there?
Pokemon Theory, where the baby Kangaskhan is actually a Cubone.
Does anybody have Kangaskhan?
No,
I don't know.
No, I
I have Cubone.
I have Cubone.
I've caught
I
a
don't
couple
have Cubone.
Cubones.
Have you seen that theory?
didn't play any Pokemon at all this week.
So basically, the Kangaskhan dies, the baby Kangaskhan takes on the skull and becomes the Cubone because like their body shape's exactly the same, just colors different.
Oh wow!
That's not true though because
No, it's just a stupid theory.
it's a crappy
it's
fan theory because Cubone actually puts on Marowak's skull, so
yeah.
it's a baby Marowak.
I like the killing the Eradicate theory though.
What's that theory?
So when you play the original generation, you battle your rival on the SSN, and he has Eradicate.
Okay.
And then the next time you see him and battle him is in Lavender Town, and his exact words are, "Do you know what it's like to lose a Pokemon? You probably don't." Blah blah blah. And then after that, the Eradicate's never in the party the rest of the time. So the theory is that you're actually not playing the protagonist; you're playing the antagonist the whole time.
Oh,
The entire series,
I-
like Gary's or Blue or whatever you want to call him, he's supposed to be like, "I'm working on my dreams. I want to be the best Pokemon master." But every single time you show up, you fuck his dreams over, and then he becomes the Pokemon master. And then guess who shows up? Oh, I just became the Pokemon League champion. Not anymore, bitch!
Not anymore, bitch!
And I killed your Eradicate too. Is pretty much the theory. It's like you're actually playing the bad guy the entire first generation, not the good guy. It's hilarious.
I was watching this Pokemon
because he makes the better choice on the starter. It's like, oh, I'm gonna pick Squirtle. Oh, I'm gonna pick Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
I was watching this theory video for Pokemon the other day. It was like I forgot the title. The title was like 7 disturbing things in the Pokemon universe, and one of them was like the legendary Pokemon are literally considered gods. Like in the description, if you read Dialga's descriptions, or like it says like, oh, he helped shape and create the universe. So it's like, imagine like you have a godlike figure such as Dialga, and this little 10-year-old kid has the power to like catch a god inside of a Pokeball.
Technology, bitch.
Like
Spoiler alert: the winged dragon of Ra is Zapdos.
Yes.
God damn it! I'll be fucking like
If you
crossing the universe here.
Ash using his spiral power will.
if
Yeah.
you've played Gen 3, Ruby and Sapphire with Kyogre and Groudon, they're literally like
They created the land and the sea.
they created a land and the sea and
Rayquaza.
what could be they were fighting to destroy each other, and that's how it happened.
So it could like destroy the world or whatever.
They created the world while fighting each other, and then Rayquaza showed up and calmed them, and that's the reason why there's an equal. Well, not equal, but there's land and sea, and there's no fight anymore.
Kyogre is easily the best legend that's ever existed
So
in Pokemon.
good. So much HP.
Unstoppable.
A giant whale.
Nah, I'm pretty sure Blastoise Army can stop it.
How do you say that?
Considering
Blastoise
Kyogre's a
Army.
water type, I'm gonna go with no.
Blastoise Army.
Well, Kyogre's a water type.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay.
Literally
You're telling
word
me-
for word.
You're telling me 6 Blastoises couldn't take on Kyogre?
Yes,
No,
I'll agree.
I'm saying 6 Blastoises could not take on 1 Kyogre.
Bullshit.
How about 10 Blastoise? 100 Blastoise. Blastoise Army.
100
Blastoise
Blastoises
Army.
could beat it. Just literally by whittling it down. But
Yeah, just Hydro Pump for days.
Kyogre just body slammed them all to death.
Blastoise don't put up with that shit.
Kyogre would just make it rain nonstop. It would just never stop raining.
Hydro Pump.
Isn't that like what?
Hydro Pump.
Hydro
Hydro Pump.
Kyogre can't do Hydro Pump.
Yeah,
You know, Arcanine
he
was
definitely can.
Where? I'd like to see him do it.
out
Out of his mouth.
of his mouth. Yeah, or his blowhole.
He's a gigantic whale.
He's got a blowhole. He can do it out of his blowhole.
He's a bitch.
Blastoise wishes he was Kyogre. Every day he goes out and trains wishing he could turn into a whale instead of a stupid fucking turtle.
There was a something I read the other day that said Arcanine was actually supposed to be a legendary Pokemon, but they actually kind of scrapped that idea last minute and made him just kind of an uncommon one.
And then they made Entei and made up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arcanine totally could have been a legendary Pokemon. He looks legendary.
No.
He does.
It's like Fire Dog.
Giant fire wolf. Looks cool.
Entei is way cooler than Arcanine.
Giant.
It's like saying Snorlax should
Water
become
turtle.
a legendary.
Giant water turtle.
Because it's like, oh, this thing's blocking my way. What is this? Is it really strong? You're like, no, it's fucking Snorlax. Even though he was kind of good.
I know. Alright, I have him a choke. Sorry, I win.
Machoke's pretty cool.
Blissey Tank.
The 3 legendary dogs are awesome, though. They've always done good job. They did, like, the first 2 games had some awesome legendaries.
That's why me and you both agree.
Gold,
Silver, buddy.
Gold and
Right
silver.
there. You have no idea.
Best gen.
Imagine
Gen 2.
playing the first gen and you're like, yeah, that game was super fun. I loved it. And then you play the second gen and you're like, oh, it's a new game. This is cool. And then you get your 8th badge and then you take on the Elite Four. And then you go, wait a minute. I get to go back to the old ways and get 16 badges? And then you fight. I don't even know how to describe it to you. Like I said, as a kid, I was like, oh my god, this is freaking
Like,
so-
what?
Best game ever. I
Yeah,
played Gold and Silver so much.
So good.
I had both copies, and I played both of them and traded Pokemon between them constantly.
That's awesome.
Nice. I don't know.
Yeah, Lugia for the win.
Lugia, yeah. You had
Lugia.
Lugia,
Aerial Blast,
Ho-Oh, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. Yeah.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially that movie. That movie
Meganium
with
and fucking Feraligatr.
For alligator, it's super strong. It's like, hey, guess what? I can get a water type that's not a Gyarados. It's actually kind of good.
I always picked. You know
So
how
did
I
I.
always picked Bulbasaur in the first game because specifically for type advantage, but yeah, Feraligatr all the way
Pretty good.
in the second game.
His attack's so good.
He is a badass. He's a giant water crocodile.
Here's that one. Like his image is like this.
like that.
Hey, when you've played as much as I have, I've been in that game. I can't tell you how many times I've like gone on an emulator and just gone into speed mode and just actually like beaten the entire game in like 2 days, just because I'm using frame like increase.
Yeah. Oh my
So
god.
I'm gonna go through battles, train. I'm sitting there just literally like just clicking. Keep using tackle, go to a Poke Center, come back.
I can't
Use
imagine how
tackle,
many.
go to a Poke Center.
I can't imagine how many batteries I went through playing Red.
Tons. Oh my god.
God.
I always carried like 16 extra batteries in my Game Boy case at all times.
I never
Game
got
Boy
a
Pocket
case.
was my first one.
I had
blue
Game
Game
Boy,
Boy Pocket, and I had
then
the blue
Game Boy
version.
Color, Game Boy Advance, and then went right to DS.
Yeah.
I skipped all the ones.
I had an SD.
I had a
That's
game-
my next one
an
after
SP?
Pocket. Or SP, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I had a Game Boy Pocket. That was my first Game Boy.
That was
The red
awesome,
one.
dude. The first time I have it, I'm like, oh my god, I can play it. Whoa.
Have a
In the
back
dark.
on your
bed.
bed.
Yeah, that was pretty much what it was. It's like, it's got a lid screen.
This is the fucking future.
Yeah.
And look where we're at
Backlit.
now.
It's like this big, too, so you can, like, fit it in anything.
You're telling me
Like,
I can
pocket.
play my Game Boy Advance, my Game Boy Color, and my Game Boy games on this? This is the best handheld system ever
And in the
made.
dark.
Oh,
Yeah.
still
Mom
to
and
this,
Dad think I'm
it's
going
still-
to bed.
still
I'm
to
gonna play
this
Poker.
day, I think the SP and the DS are the best systems that were ever
SP
made.
is fucking amazing.
That was a good one. I like that.
Perfectly designed for mobile use. Could play everything. First time for backlit screen. I'm serious. I was so excited. I'm like, good night, Mom. Like,
I'm gonna go play.
She thinks I'm asleep, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit up.
Just turn the volume down. Everything's good.
Gotta get the next badge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, you got anything else you've been playing this week? Disco? Is that it?
I played barely any Plants vs. Zombies. Just to get some legendary piece.
I still don't have that game.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They have a fucked up community challenge right now where you have to go through infinity mode in order to
Oh, well.
boost the.
What do you
I
have
had
to?
Sorry, World Tournament's coming out of Dokkan.
played Dokkan Battle,
Yes.
of course.
World Tournament's coming up, buddy.
And Pokemon Go, of course. Played a
What
lot of
rank are you
Pokemon
at
Go.
now in World Tournament?
The highest I've ever been was like 70,000 or something. It resets every
Jesus.
Really? Last time I played, it didn't bump me down or anything. I still stayed at the same rank I was.
time. No, yeah, it resets every time.
You sure?
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna prove it next time because I stay
telling
at the
you.
same level I was.
You probably just got lucky and joined in at the same point.
Okay.
Because I've done like 4 of the world
I
tournaments.
know. No, I believe you. I'm just saying that I was King Yema when my first one, and I was still King Yema my second World Tournament.
You probably just won right up to King Yema right away.
Nah.
I know some of these words.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, like literally.
King Yema?
Just now.
No. He's the
I know-
The
we know
highest
King
I've
Yema.
ever been was the top silver one.
Oh wait,
I never made it to the
gets tough.
to the last tier or whatever.
Because people have Brawly. I need Super Gogeta. Everyone's
Oh.
gonna have Super Gogeta.
Yeah,
Super
I'm
good
probably
Gogeta.
gonna make a.
You have
super-
no idea how good
I
that card
created
is.
a Super Saiyan team that I'm working on.
That's what
right
my
now.
main team is right now. Is like a Saiyan team, and they all work really well together. But I really wish that I could trade out. I really wish I have a super rare Gohan. That's okay, but I have that Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which is way better. But I can't afford the team cost yet. Sometimes.
Super Saiyan. I have Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta.
Yeah,
now.
I know. I want the
God.
Vegeta
My
so
life
bad.
is so much better.
I know.
Your life is so much better.
He knows
Wish I could
because I'm
aspire
building a
to be
Vegeta
you
team.
one
I
day.
have an official Vegeta team now, but
I now officially have 2 ultra rare Vegetas. I'm pretty pumped up about that.
Yeah, I kind of wish I played this game, but I don't.
You could easily jump in
it's
whenever you
pretty
want
sweet,
it.
and it's not that hard to
They
pick
give
up.
you a shitload of fucking
stuff.
free
Don't go to the
stuff when
dark
you
side.
start.
I probably won't. I have a bunch of other games I want to
If you're
play.
gonna try and get him to play a game, at least try and get him to play WoW.
I started WoW. I got to like level 5.
I'm just saying
but-
this is a mobile game. This is something you can play anywhere.
I know.
And you don't have to spend.
I
a
used to have a
dime.
laptop that I took with me everywhere and played WoW wherever I went.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So did I.
I need to get a new laptop.
I used to play on UNO's campus all the time in between classes.
Damn straight.
I
It was
would.
god awful though, because their internet could not handle a raid whatsoever.
Why are you? You're trying to play raid in between classes?
Yeah, I'd go into a raid and I'd be like, it'd be fine up until you got to the boss fight, and then everybody would be attacking at once, and it's like I can't. The game
You're
just
like,
froze.
fuck.
The screen would just freeze on just like a million attacks for like 10 whole seconds, and then you'd come back and then it would be unfrozen for like a second, and then back to frozen for 10 seconds.
And
It
then-
was terrible.
I wouldn't even attempt that.
I would. I got gear for it.
Well, sure, but
Technically,
Yeah, they carried me.
you got
but what do I
in-game
care?
gear. You got outside real world gear.
yeah. So, Drew, you kind of talked about this in the group earlier. What's going on with this whole like Nvidia being sued?
Nvidia is getting sued right now because they sold a model of graphics cards that were advertised as 4 gig cards,
Okay.
and they were actually 3.5 gig cards.
Okay.
And this was the Nvidia GTX 970. And yeah, they kind of put the fucking shit can on Nvidia, and they think they have over $1 million in fines, and they also have to pay any owners of the cards $30 extra because they misadvertised the cards.
So, but that 3.5 gigs, that's not included. That isn't there some kind of like bloatware on there? Because don't hard drives and that kind of stuff usually come with like some,
It's
you
a
know,
video
It's a
card,
video,
man.
Video card?
It's
Oh, yeah.
not a
so that shouldn't matter.
processor or a hard drive.
They would,
or
so that shouldn't have
motherboard.
any kind of like factory standard
No.
bloatware or anything like that.
They blatantly misadvertised their video
Jesus.
cards. And
Because I don't know shit about PC gaming.
they got called out on it, and yeah, they owe people money. They owe people an apology. Like, this is what you get for misadvertising your stuff.
So, like, do they have any intention of actually like, you know, making the video card 4 gig or no?
No, they're gonna pay the card holders the reparations that they deserve, and they need to quit fucking around
Yeah.
and treating the users so shitty.
So, do they have a reputation for this or no? Like, is this kind of, has this happened
As far as
before?
I know, this is the first I've heard of it. I could be wrong, but at least in terms of things I've heard, that I haven't heard anything else regarding anything like this.
Yeah.
But
See-
I'm in the market for a new card, so I kind of want to get the new the new.
You should just
ATI
get that
card.
one so you get $33.
You know,
After that happened, I'm sure the price of the card went down somewhat.
so it's probably
So you can get a cheap 3.5 gig
no,
card.
I'm looking at the ATI RX 480. Yeah, that new 8 gig card.
8 gig?
Jesus.
It's an 8 gig card for like $250.
How much is your setup you have now? Like, how much you have invested in your PC rig?
$1,000.
That's not.
It's
That's not too
so
bad.
much cheaper to build a PC.
I know.
than it is to-
It's a good PC.
Yeah,
I've
I've seen.
the PC. The other expensive parts are the screen, and
Yeah.
the keyboard,
Which
and
I already
the
have.
mouse.
The
Well,
thing I'm
yeah.
lacking is a video card right now. And if
Yeah.
I can get an 8 gig card for $250,
Like, how long would that last you though? Like, a couple years?
like 10 years.
10
man.
years probably.
Like, I've had my PC for at least 6 years, and one of my video cards failed, but I had another one, so it backed up for it, and now
Yeah.
I'm in the market for a new card.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know shit about PC gaming, so I guess
It makes everything better.
I know. I heard it does.
Yeah.
I know it does. But I just like the convenience of console.
Well,
Like,
I think you need to be plopped down and sat in front of a PC setup with the correct video settings.
Are you
and-
offering?
If you would like to view some gaming at your leisure, I'd be willing to
Like multiple
oblige.
times on thing. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like when a company charges you, $2,000. I'm just throwing a number out there, like $2,000 for a PC. Like almost half of that is just in the accessories, like
Yeah.
the screen you bought, the speakers it comes with, the mouse, the keyboard, everything. If you already have that, like I have that little mini TV in my room, that can
Yeah.
be my monitor. I've got mouses, I've got a keyboard.
Yeah.
I don't need a hardcore gaming keyboard personally for my playstyle and everything. So if I wanted to make a hardcore
Your money,
gaming PC, I could do it for like $800.
Your
And I could play
money-
anything on ultra settings on anything now.
your money's going to go towards
Jesus
the
fucking
processor
Christ.
and the video card.
Sorry,
What? Wait, what is this? What are we looking at?
I just saw a very large number. Something I've done 130. If that tells you anything.
You're talking about
I've
Dogen
never
Battle
done
again?
190.
Yes.
God damn it.
What else are they talking about?
Don't
I
be
don't
mad that we're better
fucking
than
know.
you at everything in life.
Gay porn.
Get off Real Girls.
Hey, we love Dragon Ball Z.
Real
We have a
boys.
Real boys,
soft
yeah.
place in our heart.
Reddit
It's a
r/real
really good
boys.
mobile game.
I bet there is one.
There has to be.
It's not worth a look.
It's not worth
the
a look,
internet.
but I'm sure there is. It exists.
I didn't.
But no,
intend
you know
to
what I
take a
mean?
look.
Like, you literally, like a good almost half portion of that is just based off the
Oh yeah,
accessories.
yeah. Because
Not the internal, like, shenanigans.
if you were to buy like a prepackaged one, like one's already put together, you're just paying for the tower, like the case and everything.
And you're paying for them to assemble it as
Yeah.
well.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's cheaper
true.
just to buy the parts, assemble. It's not that hard to put a computer together.
Yeah.
It is not that hard at
If
all.
I can put one together, anybody can put a computer together.
He's being serious, ladies and gentlemen. This guy did not pass 5th grade.
I'm not an engineer. I don't know anything about electrical components. I can build a PC.
Yeah.
Like, it's not
Called a
hard.
YouTube video.
Come-
It's like, oh, this is where the motherboard goes. Oh,
That's
this
how-
is where
that's-
the
that's
video
pretty
card
much- that's
goes.
pretty much
This is
everything
where
that
your
I-
phone goes.
Everything that I learned about video editing, I learned all off of YouTube. Like I went to college. Me and Pat went through the same course for audio video.
Yep.
Yeah,
Every-
and pretty much everything I learned majority was off of YouTube.
Everyone has this stigma that building a PC is so difficult and like, oh, I wouldn't want to fuck it up because I paid that much money for it. It's literally plug and play.
Yeah,
Like, you plug stuff in. That's and
Click, click,
and
click.
screw the motherboard into the case. And
Yeah.
that's all you do.
You need a screwdriver.
It's
That's all you
it's
need.
fucking easy.
Zip ties sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
and just make sure you like static, like make sure you're not static or anything, so you don't fuck up
Well, you
any.
ground yourself out.
Yeah,
like-
ground yourself out, and then
Yeah.
then good to go.
I'll grind your mom out.
That's not. I didn't say grind. I said ground.
That was our first Your Mom reference the entire podcast.
Have you said hardcore tonight?
There. I've seen hardcore 8 million times already.
He said it
Sure.
twice.
Okay.
I've said it more than twice.
You said it twice.
I've
Yeah.
said it easily more
I've been
than
keeping
twice.
track.
One of these days.
I've said it more than twice.
I'm gonna put a counter up at the top of this video.
PH.
Yeah.
That's hardcore.
Pat's hardcore. Yeah, the pH
PHC.
the pH level right now. What's the pH level? So far, it's 2, I guess.
2.
But
It's more than 2. I know it's more than 2.
the Pat's hardcore meter. He has it written right there. That's awesome. Okay. And I guess we'll. Disco was talking about earlier. Some of the bugs that are in Pokemon Go, like what are you were talking about the curveball bug or something or whatever the hell that
There's
was.
not a curveball bug so much
I've had it
as
before.
the game is just it makes the curveballs happen when you don't even intend for them to
Yep.
happen.
I've thrown straight and all of a sudden
Yeah,
it's like,
and then it just curves off, and it's like, well, that was a fucking ultra ball I just threw. God damn it!
Yeah. That's why I don't use the curveball method. I
Nobody does, like,
When you-
intentionally.
When you feed candies, it happens.
that's when it mainly has happened. Yeah, when I feed candies. I've used the curveball. Like Zubat, he's a bitch and a half to do on straight balls, but for some reason when I throw a curveball, I can get him a lot.
You just
better.
said bitch and a half. I say that.
Whatever.
I say. I'm proud of you.
You guys should get
Say the
married.
H word.
Say the hardcore.
There you go.
I'm hardcore proud of
The bugs that exist are there's still tons of problems with taking over gyms.
Everything's 3 steps
you. Yeah.
away.
Tons of problems with taking over gyms. You can attack a Pokemon and it'll die. Like, it'll have no HP left. And it just keeps attacking you. And it kills your Pokemon. And then it goes to your next Pokemon.
I've not seen
and it
this
just
happen.
keeps attacking that Pokemon. And it's dead this whole time.
And you can't do anything.
And you can't do anything
Really?
about
No,
it.
you can't do
I
anything.
have not seen that.
And then
happen
all
yet.
of a sudden, randomly, the game will be like, oh, it's dead. And then it'll kill it. And then you might get a little bit of HP back. But if one of your Pokemon fainted while that was happening, it's gone.
Yeah, it's dead. You have to wait to revive.
And,
What?
Yeah, it's... And then there'll be times where you'll go into a gym and you'll be fighting it, and then it'll just kick you out. For no reason whatsoever. Just kick you out of the gym. And there's times where the gym will get taken over while you're still attacking it, and then somebody else will just jump in and put a Pokemon in before you even get a chance. Even though you're still in the process of attacking it when it somehow gets reverted to neutral.
Something gets overlapped.
While you're in attacking it. And the gyms are just a broken mess right now.
Yeah.
And that should be priority number one.
Have they always been like that though?
Yeah, the whole time the game's been out.
Yeah.
That never
It
needs
used to
3
be
steps away.
10 times worse, though. Like, now I can at least take over gyms. But back before, it would just glitch out. You wouldn't be able to do anything. The time would run out, and the game would just sit there with both the Pokemon just staring at each other. And then you'd try and go back and fight it. Like, you'd reboot the game and go back and fight it, and it would just kick you out every time. Kick
like-
you out, kick you out, kick you out, kick you out. Wouldn't be able to take it over. It was called, like, God mode gyms. Like, people would just get to control the gym forever because the gym would just glitch out, and you couldn't take them out.
Jesus. It's like that episode of, it's like that episode that's in the show where like Ash and that one other kid got in like a Metapod harden battle, see which Metapod could harden more.
Yeah, the bug catcher.
The bud catcher kid, I forgot his name, but it's what I equate that to.
So also you get the most. That's the episode after you get the most annoying yet semi-cute episode of Pokemon ever, when Pikachu and Caterpie are talking to each other and looking at the moon. Like,
What?
Caterpie, you haven't seen that?
Yeah, I remember
He
that
catches
one,
him, and Caterpie just, like, I don't know what the voice actor was thinking for Caterpie, but Caterpie's like, like, he sounds like Toad, but, you know, just like,
Hello!
yeah, he's just a stupid version of Toad. And then Pikachu's like, Pika Pika, Pika Pika, and they're just staring at the moon. It's literally like a 2-minute segment of just Caterpie and Pikachu talking to each other. And it's adorable. It really is adorable. But at the same time, Caterpie's voice is just like, you're like, oh, what is going on here,
What the
man?
fuck? That doesn't sound
I
like
don't
a
know
bug
where
at
we're
all.
going.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is this?
A fucking acid trip.
That's why I
gone
love the Pokemon Origins when they came out with that.
Yeah, that was pretty
That
cool.
was super good. Like, no Pokemon said its name. Like,
And, like,
Pidgeotto's
real-time
like,
battles.
like, actually made, like, bird noises.
Yeah,
and shit.
Charmander sound like a lizard or something.
Yeah.
Or-
Well, I mean, just they did it very well.
that was the first time they introduced the Mega Evolutions, wasn't it? Yeah.
Like we knew about it coming up in X and Y, but it was the first time anybody saw
Like, everyone-
Mega Charizard.
Dat Blastoise Mega Evolution though.
dude.
Mega Charizard versus
Single
Mewtwo.
cannon.
What are you talking
From
about?
2 cannons to 1
Which
cannon,
cannon?
because that
It's
makes
a
One
much
giant
bigger
cannon that
It's
will
a bigger
fuck
cannon.
Kyogre's face off.
You don't diss on Mega Blastoise. I have Mega
Yeah.
Blastoise on my team.
But then the other glitch is after the update that they did to fix the permissions or whatever, because everybody was fucking bitching and moaning, they now the tracking system doesn't work worth a shit.
3 steps.
Every single Pokemon is 3 steps away.
Yeah, because we were downtown the other day, and like there was that haunch that popped up, and we couldn't fucking find it anywhere. Like, and it said like, oh, it's really close. It's right next to you, and we walked around like at least 3 blocks to find that damn thing. It was never there. So
Yeah, there's a lot of bugs that need to be addressed, and they keep talking about adding new shit, and every time they do, I'm just like, fix the fucking existing game first.
yeah.
Tired of your bullshit. Like, you keep releasing in new countries when your servers still don't fucking work properly.
Well, I saw an article that's like Pokemon Go Plus is actually being like delayed. I'm like, good. We need to fucking fix the
Yeah,
Pokemon
fix
Go
the
Plus-
goddamn game
Wait.
first.
Pokemon Go Plus, is that like the premium version or something?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I happened to see an article.
You
that
can
said
use a
Pokemon
like
Go
watch
Plus.
with it, so that
Oh.
it can like
Oh,
notify
yeah.
you of Pokemon. And things.
Woohoo! I guess.
The watch that goes off whenever a Pokemon's nearby.
Yeah, I'll probably get it.
Well, I know you'll get it. Of course you'll get it. You're like probably the one that plays it the most out of any of us here.
I am the highest level, but I'm starting to stall out because I don't have time to go play anymore.
That's right. Your wife
Still only
your
level
wife is gonna
21,
destroy you
but I'm
sooner or later
I'm
than
halfway to level 22.
Yeah.
It just starts to take so long to level up. I mean, it's 75,000 goddamn experience to level
Guys,
up.
this was a horrible combination of liquor I just made. I'm gonna have to drink it though.
It's,
Wait, what did you do? What did you do?
It's Fireball and Squirt.
ugh.
Oh God! Why?
I have no idea.
When that Pokemon gets
Oh, that's good.
fucking Drew's Snapchat over here.
That is art right
Yeah.
there. That is art.
Hashtag so artsy. Love it. Post it on the page right now.
That is fantastic.
Seriously.
Yes, keep that picture.
Oh Jesus, what do we got here?
Nothing. Shut up.
Oh,
Only for Pat. You don't
okay.
matter.
Yeah, we don't care. I don't know about Dokkan Battle, so I can't comment on it.
You have the speed up mode going? 45.
What else we got?
I
oh
mean,
my god.
not that anyone really cares, but the Infinite Warfare campaign trailer got released this week. And everyone's all like overly hype. Oh yeah, groundbreaking! We never seen anything like this before. This is the Call of Duty we've
Except
been
last
waiting
game
for.
and the game before that.
Every
and all
last-
of them ever.
Last 5 years have been the exact fucking same for futuristic warfare. Blah! Buy it now! Ah! But I mean, sorry, I got a little carried away. But sadly, they already do have my money because I pre-ordered it so I can play COD 4 again.
What a failure you are.
Dude, no. I love COD 4, dude.
I also loved COD 4, but I'm not willing to pay for it a fucking second time for $80.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely ridiculous. Literally, the only way to play the game is to spend $80 fucking dollars.
The only reason they did that, though, is because nobody was going to fucking buy Infinite Warfare in the first place if they didn't bundle it with COD 4.
Yeah, exactly. They're brilliant,
Yeah.
and dumb people like you are going to pay it.
It's not really, I wouldn't really call it brilliant. It's just like, it's desperate,
Oh, it's
in
brilliant.
my opinion.
I think it's brilliant because people are literally buying the game
Stop
to
pointing
play
at me. Put
the
your
other
fucking
game
finger down
that's
there,
paired
Disco.
with it.
God damn it. No.
That would seriously be like if, I'm only saying this, I really hope it doesn't happen. Mass Effect Andromeda comes out, right? And normally it's like $60, but for an extra $60, you can get all 3 of the Mass Effects
I do it.
in HD format
I do it.
on Xbox One or PS4.
I totally do it.
Would you guys buy that?
I totally would do it.
An entire remake of all 3
Mother.
Mass Effects
Totally would
plus
do it.
Andromeda for $120.
Absolutely. Shut up and take my money.
Would you get it?
BioWare.
No.
God damn it, Disco.
Yeah, that's the I
Shut
know, that's
down.
like the ultimate.
Shut down. Disco just fucking red stamped
I
all
would
over
possibly buy
I
it.
already own all the games. Why would I buy them again?
in because they're HD format, and maybe they have compatibility. No, I'm just making shit up now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I mean,
up.
in a perfect
I'm just making
world,
stuff up.
we can dream, but it's I don't know.
Right, all the Legend of Zelda's remade for $120. Drew shits his pants.
All of them are HD. Remade.
Everything.
Yes.
Everything's HD remade
Yes.
for
Do you-
$120.
yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Like,
even
that's
the,
just a dumb question.
even
Legend
the-
of Zelda 1.
even the 8-bit like NES Zelda.
Yep, but they remake it
Remade
into Unreal Engine shenanigans.
Yes, absolutely.
That would be pretty sweet.
It's
actually.
like saying-
We don't see Drew for
I would probably
4
pay
months.
for that.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Yes.
We got him. We finally got Disco.
That's like
Got him on board.
That's like, do you want the cure for cancer?
No, I want Legend of Zelda remade.
For all the Legend of Zelda's remade.
Fuck cancer. We want Zelda. Well, Drew, you did get your Zelda game,
That's
so you
true,
should
Joe.
be. You should
I haven't
be.
got it yet. It's not in my hands.
Well,
It's not. It's also not on a system that I want. So
Well, you can't.
I read something the other day. This is an interesting little segue topic in Drew's little thing. I know it's kind of jumping in here, but that somebody claims that the Nintendo NX is just going to be a portable system that has the power that's not as strong as the PS4. That has like a TV dock.
I mean, I
Like
could
a little.
that
You pull something up and you can play on it.
like you can like dock it into a TV,
like
Like-
kind of like a
like a dongle
Oh,
type thing.
really?
that is kind of cool actually. I mean,
Is it though? I mean,
It's-
is it not just a new handheld console?
well, I mean,
That's stronger than the
that's
3DS.
Nintendo's been dominating handhelds anyway, so I mean, it would kind of make sense.
I'm just saying, like, they made it up to be this big thing, and as it turns out, it's just their new portable system.
Yeah.
Well, what if they worked on aspects? That's the wrong word. They worked on like capabilities for using a portable system like that. Like maybe go to different areas and you get to pick up different items and stuff like that.
I mean,
Or-
that could be something, but they won't.
Like,
It's
if-
Nintendo.
Or if one of your buddies has the same game, then you could like, you remember how Mystery Gift like worked in Pokemon? Something like that. I'm kind of throwing it out there, but you know what I'm talking about.
I just don't think it's going to be.
I mean,
I think they overhyped it, and it's literally going to be nothing special whatsoever.
I mean, it sounds like if that is the case, though, it sounds like a good blend of handheld versus a console, and that's maybe kind of what they were going for with it.
But what about it makes it a good blend between handheld and a console?
I don't know.
The
I've
fact that
kind
you
of
can
just
play
playing
it on
down.
a TV, like
Yeah. Kind of just playing
It's
devil's
uns-
advocate.
Yeah, I mean, it's unsure for both.
Yeah.
All the aspects. Like, I still have my PSP. And the reason why I love that freaking game is because I can actually still, like, sync it with my old PS3. And I can, play it on the TV instead of sitting there and actually...
Well,
like,
I mean,
looking at this
you couldn't-
tiny
you
ass-
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
you-
what I mean, though. It's not anything that's revolutionary for
No, it's
Nintendo
not,
to be
yeah.
doing this.
But
It's something
sometimes
that
it's
has
better
existed
for-
for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Like, the PSP was able to do that with PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Those are both really old.
Yeah.
And Nintendo's like, oh, hey, look, we're doing it now.
Well, Nintendo's always
Yeah, no,
We're
I
10
can agree
years
with that.
behind
No, I
again.
can
yeah.
agree
Nintendo's
with that.
always been behind the curve as far as console goes, anyway. Like
Console-wise, yeah.
console-wise, with the exception of the NES. Like, well, actually, I would say they're even behind the curve then, but
No, Super
They-
Nintendo was ridiculous.
they were just the ones to kind of streamline it and bring it to the mainstream because there was a lot more like capable consoles.
Rumor is NX is going back to cartridges. It's a rumor.
What?
What?
It's a rumor.
That's got to be
Interesting.
Why would they do that?
That is
Because they're Nintendo. You don't know what the fuck they're gonna do.
just kind of like
Because
fucking
they want to have less
flying by the
storage.
seat of their pants.
I don't know, man.
Guess what? Could you data downloads?
Oh.
Sorry.
Piracy.
What's that pirate?
Could
Nintendo
you-
has never trusted, and I mean this in a serious fact. They have never trusted the internet before. Because remember, I had my old DS and I couldn't connect to my Wi-Fi because they only had a certain. It wasn't. They didn't use WP2s. But then now I have the 2DS and it finally does it. I want to see you goddamn doing bullshit. I do actually want to see it, but
But Nintendo's never taken a concerted approach towards online gaming, like a serious approach. hey, what's your gamer tag on Super Smash Brothers? I'll add you.
Kill.
Oh, well, it's like a fucking 16-digit numerical code.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
The Janibo movie.
It's like, well, they call it friend codes. They don't call it like gamer tags.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid, is what it is. Is basically what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's they try it. They at least it's presence for Nintendo, but it's never been like a main focus.
They've
of
never taken it seriously.
Yeah, it's like people want to play Smash Bros. Online.
Yeah.
Like I want to play Smash Bros. Online. I want.
Remember when you
can.
my ass and stuff?
I know you can.
On the 3DS, you can.
Yeah, with friend codes. With 16-digit friend
No,
codes.
you can just play anybody.
No, we played. Remember, we played each other, and you destroyed. Well, I won the first match, but then you destroyed me the second match.
That's like a local network kind of thing, though.
But Nintendo.
No, that was on Wi-Fi. We played it on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Because we're friends on. I have the 2DS. You have the 3DS, but still we could play each other. And
You
you
can
can
still
do
play
it
random
via.
people
I mean,
online.
Yeah, you
they
can
can
play
do it
people
for
online.
Wii U too. I mean, I can still play. It wouldn't graphically look the same, but I can still play the game. And you guys have access to character. Well, you didn't have a Wii U, but if you had a Wii U, you had access to more characters than I did.
You have a name like one of the game that's taken a serious online multiplayer approach.
They haven't. I mean,
For Nintendo?
Yeah.
My only, and I'm just throwing it out there, would be Xenoblade.
for online.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, sure.
Have you seen Xenoblade?
I haven't. I don't even. I've heard of the game. I've heard the name before, but I don't know.
Splatoon.
Splatoon was actually Splatoon was a pretty fun game.
It won awards.
It was a pretty fun game.
Yeah, but did
But it's
you
multiplayer based all the
did
way
you have
through.
to have like friend codes in order to play, or how did that work?
Well, yeah. I mean, it was.
Yeah, it's always friend code.
It's always friend codes. Yeah, but it was their. I mean, fuck. Splatoon was their first original IP in like what 17 years.
Probably since Pikmin.
Probably. Well, yeah, Pikmin, I guess, but yeah, I forgot about Pikmin. Yeah.
Trauma Center. I actually bought that game. It was awesome.
But
The doctor game.
yeah, I know.
Dude,
But
Trauma Center was me and John played my brother because they had a 2-player mode. I'm like, John, you take care of the medicine, and I will do all the stitching.
I feel like that was.
We sat there and played the shit out.
I feel like that
game.
was Surgeon Simulator before Surgeon Simulator.
It was great.
Yeah. Everyone.
It was Surgeon Simulator with anime, and that's why I
Yeah.
loved it. I was like, the voice acting actually wasn't that bad.
You know, there's
It's
a
like 4.2 out of 10.
there's a DLC for Surgeon Simulator where you can perform surgery on Donald Trump.
Of course there is.
Did you see that?
Can you accidentally cut his arteries?
Yeah.
By
Accidentally, quote unquote. Let's not turn this into a political podcast.
And then
so.
you have to
No.
then you have to
I need
stamp
to
his
keep it.
passport to let him into the country.
Yes.
We've come full circle here.
Papers, please, Donald Trump. Let's prove your citizenship right now.
Survival trailer dropped for No
Vote
Man's
for no
Sky.
one.
Vote
For no one, right?
Vote for no one.
For everything.
Yeah. So No Man's Sky trailer. Yeah.
Yeah, they had the last one they had was the like mining and resource gathering trailer, which was pretty legit. Because you start off as just this guy with this little ship and everything, but you slowly build up. I want to say Federation, but that's not the word I'm thinking of. Armada. Wait, go ahead.
Did you know one of the reasons why No Man's Sky got delayed was because they were held up in a legal battle?
Yes, I
Because
heard
they
about that.
stole
Yep.
the algorithm.
They stole their art.
They
The
stole
algorithm they
the
use,
algorithm.
they pride themselves on, that basically codes the game itself,
Yep,
was stolen.
stolen. Yep.
Fuck.
They already actually proved this?
Yeah. Well, they settled, so they weren't convicted of it, but it got settled.
So they settled out of court.
Yeah.
What was the settlement?
I don't know how much they didn't. I
What was the
didn't see anything
other? What was the
divulged.
other game that was coming out, or were they just working on the algorithm?
As they were working on No Man's Sky, and apparently they completed it, but it was on a delay because they were going through this legal battle.
Yeah,
with
but
this-
the other company that came up with the algorithm, were they working on?
I don't know what they're working on. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, okay, that's what I mean. Like they stole the algorithm. What were they working on?
I don't know what the original algorithm came from, but it was such a complex algorithm that somebody else used it for their game.
But I think it's funny that like the developers have prided themselves so much. Like, oh yeah, the game just codes itself. We have this algorithm, and it's been like their fucking baby for so long, and it's not even theirs. Yeah, look that up. I'm interested to see what.
Figure out.
Yeah.
Anyway, the survival trailer.
Yeah.
I was going into. God damn it! I hate you.
Put your finger down.
No,
Put your finger down.
keep it up.
There you go. Okay.
Keep it up. Give me
That's what she said.
intuition. Anyway, the survival trailer looked pretty cool. I mean, obviously you can explore other planets and name it, or you can, as you go to the planet, you can name life forms and everything like that. But I do find it interesting that, God, I hate saying the word again. Bringing up the algorithm. You while you're exploring, you find different races that have maybe already been to that planet.
Yeah.
You go down there and try to make it your own, and then they have the sentry bots that like attack you and everything. So there is still danger all the way through.
So there is like an action element. Yeah.
Oh, there's tons of action elements. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's not just an explore Minecraft game. Like there is stuff going on.
That's good. I was worried about
like
that.
they've said multiple times, like everyone starts at a different point in the universe. You never start in the same starting zone. You might be semi-close to someone, but by the time you get to where they were, they're probably long gone by now, so you'll discover a planet that was already discovered by them.
Yeah.
Shit, but...
That's cool.
I still think it's a good idea. I'm excited for that game. I like to get escape reality every once in a while. Fuck your Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. That's all I'm going to say the whole night.
God damn it. Let's go. Did you find the article, Drew, or no?
It says there was a Dutch company that invented what it called a super formula, and it's similar to the one used in No Man's Sky, and it's basically a formula that factors in the player's position in order to accurately and reliably generate the world around the player.
Okay.
Were they working on something? Or just the algorithm in general?
Apparently
Like
they filed for bankruptcy in 2013, but currently relaunched the business recently. But they tried to get Sony to comment on the matter, and they wouldn't comment on it.
But do they have like the intellectual property? Because I'm guessing they have like
Copyright
some copyright for that algorithm that they
They
made.
went bankrupt and they...
I don't know if it's a patent or if it's a copyright that's being infringed upon.
I never want to fight you.
But
Maybe someday, but not now.
I don't know. I just don't think it looks good.
Doesn't look good for developers in No Man's Sky, or
Yeah, but I mean the game's gonna come out.
It's still gonna be released,
I don't
yeah.
know when, but that doesn't look good.
well, they're still shooting for like a fall. No, not like
Out of
fall
the
or
four
spring.
of us, who would want to pick up No Man's Sky?
Not me.
I'd be interested.
I would if somebody gave
I'm being
me
serious.
if somebody gave me a
going-
free copy, I would play it.
I'd be interested in at least trying it out. I mean, I want to see what it's like, see what all the hype's about.
Would you pay $60 for it?
Yes.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
I've spent
I would need to play
$60
it.
on worse. I hate to say it. I mean it.
Okay, what's the worst $60 purchase you spent?
Ever? Or just in the past year or something like that?
Well,
God,
okay.
fuck you.
What are you talking about here? Like, which one? What are you referring to?
I was gonna say Street Fighter 5. I knew
Okay.
this was gonna joke
Yeah.
on that one. I pre-ordered it because I was excited for it, but the game came out entirely incomplete. So yes, that was probably the worst $60 purchase I've done this past year.
Mine was probably Metal Gear
Personally.
5.
I would agree
This
with that
past
too
year.
because I paid Metal Gear 5, and while it was an amazing game,
It was a great game, but it was fucking incomplete.
yeah.
God damn it! I want to know what happens. That was the most fucking open-ended ending I've ever played.
Kojima,
Yeah, but
what are you gonna go for?
All the wishes are dumb.
You
Well, you either
only
get
do
I
them
want to
once?
have more allies, or you get I want to make a blank character stronger.
stop talking about Dokkan
No
Battle.
more Dokkan
No.
Battle.
For fuck's sake!
How about both of you go die in a fire?
We're being recorded right now.
No listeners know what the fuck you're talking
Yeah.
about. Right
We
now.
know.
It's a Shenron wish, and I'm trying to decide what I want.
The other thing I wanted to talk
You have
about
summoned me. What is your wish?
was the I guess Titanfall 2 apparently is going to have
Very well.
dedicated servers, which I think is an awesome move because Wait, what?
It's
You get
clearly better
character
than
slots.
not having dedicated servers.
Well, yeah. So their articles here is from VG 24/7. Titanfall 2 will use multiplayer dedicated servers for their minimal latency, quote unquote. So so it says, unlike the upcoming Titanfall 2, the original game was on Xbox and Windows exclusive. As an added benefit, the game used Microsoft's Azure cloud for dedicated servers across the globe on all platforms. This offered great experience to the majority of players, most of whom have local Azure servers. The game automatically connected them to.
Who played Titanfall?
I played Titanfall.
Me.
We all
You
played
did?
Titanfall.
All three of you did?
Yeah.
Did
Titanfall
they
was,
have it in the old, like the way the trailer made it look, where even if you're not in the Titan, like it still like saves you?
no.
Was that in the first game?
That's in the second game. That's
Saves you?
so
Did you guys see the trailer where
Did you
like,
watch-
the dude's getting ready to fall off the cliff, and all of a sudden the Titan comes out of nowhere and grabs him and like pulls him off?
that's
It was
what
awesome.
yeah, that's what I was kind
Super
of telling you about earlier tonight, because there was literally
The Titan will like the Titan's. It says it in the trailer, like Titan's main goal: protect the pilot. And
Yeah.
so like he got blasted back by like a grenade launcher and was gonna fall off the cliff. And all of a sudden, his Titan comes out of nowhere and grabs him while he's falling in midair and pulls him back up. That was literally in the trailer. It
that was in
gameplay footage.
Titanfall
It
2
was-
trailer. The Titanfall 2 trailer. See,
Yeah.
like that's what I was telling you
Fucking
about.
Sweet, dude. No, that's cool.
That's what I was
cool.
telling you about earlier, because like Titanfall, the first one, literally had no fucking story whatsoever. They said they
Yeah,
did.
you said yeah.
It was
Single player.
on the books, quote unquote, but there was no story. But Titanfall 2 looks leaps and bounds better already from the trailer than it
That
did
might
the first
be
one.
CGI. Well, not CGI, but an
Well,
in-game,
an
like
in-game
cinematic.
thing, but-
from what we know,
But still,
It
like
looked really
I at least want to have a campaign where I have some sense of what's going on, because I honestly can't tell you what Titanfall is about. Like, I don't know what the whole conflict is. Robots. That's all it is.
robots and
It's robots and parkour and guns and jumpsuits and crazy shit.
pew pew,
Yeah. But
which is why I won't get it.
I mean, it is cool that they're going to have dedicated servers for that. I think a lot of shooters should, adopt that. I'm looking at you, Halo and COD, for sure.
How about all like massive multiplayer games?
all massive multiplayer games in general. Just have fucking dedicated servers, and you won't have latency or lag issues. Just do it. There is a press release though that says the Titanfall 2 launch is going to be bigger and better than last game, and what's really important to me, this is the one of the lead programmers from Respawn Entertainment. He said, "What's really important to me is that the game just works." That's the end of his quote. I mean, I thought the game worked just fine, the original one, when it was released. Like, there was...
I hope this grilled cheese sandwich is toasted.
Ha.
I'm just saying, like he's saying this random shit.
Whatever.
Halfway
Yeah.
through. God, I hate you
So
much.
I mean, I was kind of bashed on the release date for the game originally, because it's supposed to come out at the same time Battlefield 1 is going to come out, which, I mean, I'll probably pick up both games, honestly, but you're obviously going to have your dedicated Battlefield players that are going to want to pick one over the other. I mean, but both games look good. I mean...
I'm happy for you. I actually kind of am. The same way.
Stop talking about Dokkan Battle!
Just die in a fire, Worth.
You're so mean. I thought we were like...
You just Z-awakened somebody.
It's
I
sad
don't
when
have.
half this podcast plays Dokkan Battle.
It was not half, literally half.
Well, now it's half.
Yeah,
You guys
that's what I'm
say
saying.
it
Yeah.
Until you try it, and then you'll be like, "Oh, this is a pretty good like on our mobile game."
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Hey, do you can play it right now? No.
I could, but I don't want to. I don't know. I don't think we have any other really big topics to talk about this week, unless you guys have any closing thoughts you want to touch up on, or you gotta call it good here.
I want to play the We Happy Few preview.
Yes.
Oh yeah, let's.
Yeah.
I want to
Josh
talk.
played that, right?
Josh did play that. I wish fucking Josh was here to talk about that, but
Is that PC only?
It's PC, Xbox One, PS4. It's
We can play it on PS4.
maybe PS4. I know
You have
Xbox
to
Game
spend
Preview.
$30 to do it.
Game
Oh,
Preview
yeah.
costs $30, and I think it costs extra.
it looks super in depth. Like
Yeah.
there's a
I think
lot
if
of
you
shit.
buy the preview version, you get like a discount on the final version.
Yeah,
There's more survivability to it than I thought initially.
it isn't.
I thought it was gonna be like we were all like, it feels like BioShock, all the, everything like that. But now it seems like You have
It's
to
more like Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater.
kind of.
Yeah,
Like, you have to blend in with society. Like if you go to the good part of town where everyone's on Joy, you
have to trip.
Maybe you actually have to take Joy so that you kind of keep. Like you have a hydration meter. It's like survival mode on Fallout, but not as hard. But still, you kind of got to keep an eye on your shit.
There's a lot of crazy elements that you got to
Break into people's houses and stuff to just get free items, but you have to be careful when you break into them.
And don't they have an element where, like, if you die, you have to start your entire game over again?
Yep.
Oh, fuck that.
Pretty much,
And it's different.
they're making
And
it.
oh, yeah, and it's
every adventure is supposed to be a psychedelic trip. Is what one guy posted like on his article. He goes, everything felt different every time.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Josh is going to talk about that next week.
Have you
for
taken
sure.
your Joy?
Have you taken your Joy today? We have a downer. Are you a downer? Nate's a downer.
I'm always a downer.
Of course you are. The fucking, like, cesspool of the podcast.
Fucking eating rats and shit.
Although no. You don't realize that we've known him long enough. He would be a downer, and they would think it's pinata. He would see the rat, and he would just easily smash it just to watch everyone eat the rat because he's fine.
And also eat the rat.
He would eat the rat, too.
Maybe he'd eat the rat, but at the same time, he'd be
Just
like,
to convince everybody.
everyone have fun!
Yay! Smash the pinata rats.
Yay.
And eat the guts.
God, I can't wait to see the reaction from that video. Because we all flipped shit during E3.
Oh, yeah.
It was really good.
That's so good.
Like, this is creepy. And then we saw that. We're like, oh! I'm sorry.
God damn it. Yeah, so, I mean, We Happy Fews obviously looks fucking
It's
awesome.
unique.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
It looks really good.
I do want to play that. Horizon Zero Dawn is also coming up. We were talking about earlier. I was like, we should
Games
pick
you're most
one
excited-
game. One game you're most excited for. Horizon Zero Dawn is my one game that I'm very excited for.
For this year or
this year.
Okay, Battlefield 1.
Coming up in this year.
Battlefield 1.
Days Gone.
Days Gone.
Pokemon Go Gen 2.
God damn it.
That's not a separate game.
That's not a separate. That's you're cheating.
All right.
It doesn't work like that.
All right. It's probably also Days Gone.
Days Gone does look pretty good.
You just
Oh,
want
You
something
don't have
intense.
a PlayStation though.
So
You can buy
I'm
one.
gonna watch you guys play it like I did with Last of Us. And
It's not the same. Watching it and playing it are not the same.
I actually know some people that actually prefer to watch games over playing them.
Well, they are.
Not the same.
It's still not the same, but yeah, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. I don't judge. So
The only games I watch are shooter games or awesome games done quick, like speedruns.
oh yeah, we were watching that a little bit earlier when I came
We were
over.
watching speedruns before you guys came over.
Sean, I'm making you play Silent Hill on my sound system.
Do it, please,
No,
please,
make
Sean.
PT. I'll bring my PlayStation over. I still have PT able to download. Can't get that anymore.
Yeah, but
Hideo Kojima.
wrap her up, Drew.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else?
I think we're good. I mean, we did release a couple new videos this week. Spoiled you guys with content.
Yeah.
So we got a new podcast up, new Rocket League video.
My video is almost up with me and Josh doing our Street Fighter shenanigans.
We did me, Josh, and Logan
Street
did it.
Fighter.
Me, Josh, and Logan did a quick Diablo 3 video. So that's up there now. Just a quick kind of little funny moments type thing, where Josh kind of talks about his Harry Potter book release experience and borderline child abuse.
Have you not watched the video yet? It's
Wow,
pretty
it sounds,
hilarious.
it sounds fucked up.
No, we'll show it to you later. We'll show it to
Pretty
you.
hilarious.
Also, we're coming up on another milestone on Instagram. We're almost up to 2,500 followers.
Next episode is too, right?
What's up? Episode. Oh yeah, episode 40. Episode 40 will be next week. And so yeah, if you guys have not followed us, be sure to follow us on Facebook.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe on YouTube, obviously. Yeah, all you Instagram followers, fucking go subscribe to YouTube. Yeah, because we need to bring some of you guys over there too. Follow us on Twitter. We haven't really been hitting Twitter a whole lot, but we need to get back up into that. We're kind of rethinking some strategies of working out the kinks for social media.
If
but
you make fun of Worth on every post, all of us will like it.
I'll follow you.
God damn it.
We'll Fuck. If you make fun of Worth, we will all.
Yeah, so all of our social media links will be down in the description of this video, or this podcast, I guess, because we always put links to our different sites and pages and everything in all of our videos. So be sure to
Yes.
go over to those pages and follow us and like us and do all that stuff because we love you guys and we want you to follow us. We want to get back to all of our followers once we get to certain milestones.
So then we want to keep doing this.
Sucky $5.
Sucky $5, yeah.
Hey,
sure.
I enjoy hanging out with you guys every week.
Yeah, dude. I always look forward to Thursdays. Thursdays are always like the highlight of my week. Yeah, podcast. Gonna fucking laugh my ass off and have a good time. Yeah. Beat. Real girls all day.
Praise the sun god.
But I think that wraps up episode 39 of the Friendly Fire Gaming Podcast.
Yeah. It's been a fun one. More fun now that Sean, Josh, and Logan aren't here.
Yeah.
chill.
We're three men up, I guess, is what you could say.
Yeah.
So, I'm
What's
Nate.
your name? Oh.
I'm Drew.
Disco.
Talk.
Patrick.
Bye, guys. Oh, shit, what the fuck?
Patrick.
Bye.
Thanks for listening, guys.
See you guys later. Bye.